Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining me today. For today's practice, we're going to work on balance and stability. So creating inner stability. Because when we think about balance, it's not about never wobbling, but more so understanding how to return, right? This coming back to. And so in life, things can feel pretty shaky or uncertain a lot of the times. And can we call upon these inner resources that we always have to create some stability, right, in our environment, in our inner world? Things such as our breath, our focus, our drishti, and our body. These are all things that can help us come back. Right, and that's the practice, is constantly coming back. And so throughout our practice today, just start to notice, keep an open mind when there might be some critical voices or some frustration with some of the poses, and seeing if you can just be aware of that and not let it take you away from the practice, and have this practice be more so this coming back to what's here, to that inner stability. So we'll begin in Tadasana, and we'll actually spread the feet a little bit wider than hip distance, and keeping a soft bend in the knees, and maybe lifting up all 10 toes and then laying them back down. And even separating the heels away from each other slightly, kind of get a little bit of traction there. And then maybe eyes open or closed, start to just circle the hips, really feeling into all four corners of the feet. And then going in the other direction. And just circling until you find that sweet center spot. And then we'll meet in stillness in Tadasana, rolling the shoulders down and back, palms open, lengthening the tailbone down, and just rooting down through the feet. Finding your breath. And just finding the strength in mountain pose. Good. And then on your next inhale, begin to lift the arms up overhead, maybe gaze lifts, and we're going to sink the hips down, coming into chair pose. So begin to pull the navel towards the spine, really engaging that core. And then as you exhale, shift the weight into the left leg as the right knee lifts, arms, hands come to the sides. Good. Release down, inhale, arms up, sink through chair pose. Exhale, shift the weight into the right foot, left knee comes up, arms to the sides. Finding your balance. So we'll move through this back and forth a few times. Inhale, sink to chair pose. Exhale, shift the weight, knee lifts. Good. Moving through resistance. And I'll do my best to guide you with verbal cues so you can stay focused, keep your gaze on something that's not moving to help with your balance. Good. Last time here on this side. And chair pose, exhale, press down to lift up. And we'll move to the top of the mat and build on from there. So still taking a slightly wider stance, finding Tadasana. Inhale here. And exhale. Inhale, lift the arms, sink the hips. Chair pose. Exhale, shift the weight into the left leg, right knee lifts. And then bringing left hand to the outside of the right knee and rotate the chest open towards the right. Finding steadiness, breathing here. If you want an extra balance challenge, you can gaze back at the thumb. And if you fall out, just come right back in. And then inhale back to center. And then exhale, wrap right leg over left. And then sink the hips down, hands to heart center. So coming into eagle pose. So option to keep the right leg lifted. If you need some more stability, you can always tap the toes down. So finding your center, gazing at something that's not moving. Inhale, the arms open to a T. And then exhale, left arm crosses over right eagle arms. So really squeezing everything in towards center. And finding your breath. Letting it flow through you. And then inhale, unwind everything. Arms lift up, right foot meets the left, and exhale, hands to heart center. Coming into Tadasana, inhale here. And exhale, let it out. Other side, inhale, arms go wide, hips sink down, shift the weight into the right foot, left knee comes up, arms to the side. Pause here, then bring right hand to the left knee and open up into a twist. Maybe gazing back at that right or the left thumb this time. And just finding your breath. Good. Inhale brings you back to center. And then exhale, left leg wraps around the right. Sink the hips down, hands to heart center. Good. Inhale the arms out into a T. This time, right arm on top of left. Wrap them, either grab for the hands or the backs of the hands can touch as well. Eagle arms. Squeezing everything in. Breathing here. You may find that this side's a little bit different than the other. I know on my other side, my leg can wrap around my other like a boa constrictor, and this side, not so much. So just adjusting to each side of the body. Inhale, unwind, unravel. Left feet meets the right. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. Release the hands to the side. Staying here for one full round of breath. Mountain pose. Good. Inhale the arms up, hips sink down. This time, exhale, bring the knee up, arms to the sides. Maybe the right leg extends, grabbing for the outside of the foot as you rotate the chest open towards the right. Arm extends back. Slight bend in that standing knee. Breathing here. And then wherever you are, we're going to shift into Ardha Chandrasana, half moon pose. So release the leg. See if you can keep the foot flexed. Juicy bend in that standing knee. Left fingertips plant down. Arm reaches up. Right leg reaches back. So really reaching through the heel. Hips stacked, shoulders stacked. Gaze can be up or down. Begin to deepen the breath. And then on your next exhale, begin to bend the knee even more and slowly step the back foot down, coming into reverse warrior on an inhale. Good. Exhale, release back, coming through half moon, bend the knee, right leg lifts, maybe the arm lifts, gazing up. And then gaze down, heart shines down, right foot steps off the left side of the mat, deep bend in the knees, hips and hands wave back, coming into curtsy pose. So crown of the head reaching forward, soft bend in the knees. And then inhale, arms wave down and up. Right foot meets the left. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release the hands, staying here for a breath. Almost like you can breathe into the palms. Good. Inhale, arms go up, hips sink down. Exhale, weight into the right foot. Left knee comes up, maybe grabbing for the outside of the foot as you lengthen the leg. Extend the left arm back and finding your twist. Good. Inhale here. Exhale, release the foot, keep it flexed, swing it back and around as the right hand plants, hips stack, shoulders stack. Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Keeping the chest open. Good. Checking in. And then on your exhale, begin to slowly release the back foot down. Inhale, coming back, reverse warrior. Exhale, release back down, coming through half moon, right fingertips plant, left leg pops up. Good. And then gaze down, heart shines down, left foot steps off the right side of the mat, hips and hands wave back as the crown of the head reaches forward. Curtsy pose. Inhale, scoop the energy up. And then exhale, feet meet together as the hands come to heart center. Great. Turning to the long edge side of the mat. And we'll take goddess pose. So toes out, heels in. And just maybe find a sway, rocking from side to side. And then meeting in center. Inhale, press down through the legs, lengthening. And then exhale, turn the toes out, heels out as you fold forward. Wide leg forward fold. Letting it all pour out. Maybe bending into one knee and then the other. And then we'll start to heel toe the feet hip distance apart. Bend the knees, inhale, rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. Maybe taking a moment here just to notice. Maybe having a little bit of a shake. And just being open to what happened or what didn't happen. Can we make space for it? I hope you enjoyed this practice. Let me know in the comments what you thought, and I look forward to meeting you again somewhere on your mat. Namaste.